Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So it's time to go over all the knives I carried for the week, and this is for week number 26 of 2023. So yeah, halfway through the year. Um, it goes from Monday, June 26th through Sunday, July 2nd. This will be going up on July 4th. So happy 4th of July, everyone. Um, but yeah, I carried 7 knives, different one every day, and it turned out to be a Civivi week for me. And yeah, get down to it. Monday, I carried the copper Elementum. Um, this was my first Elementum. I actually called off the day that these things dropped to make sure I got one. And I carried this a ton. This was my EDC knife for quite a long time. Um, and yeah, so I just really I like the Elementums, and this one in particular I think is pretty cool because it was my first one. Um, it is heavy. It's quite a bit heavier than the other ones. Um, but yeah, you got this thing in your pocket, but you get used to it. So Monday I carried the copper Elementum. Tuesday, if you can't guess, I carried this Elementum, which is the S35 VN steel blade with natural or JG10. This is awesome knife. It's This was the second one I bought, and it was so much lighter than the copper one, and plus S35 VN steel. I carried this quite a bit. Action's pretty good on this. None of these Elementums other than button locks are drop shutty, but nice smooth. Couple flicks and closes. But yeah, I like the looks of this. The natural G10 and the black hardware. Um, just cool looking. I like this one. But yeah, carried that on Tuesday, which if you can't guess, Wednesday I carried another Elementum. This is the button lock flipper. Um, all blacked out. The only silver on this thing is the C and the pivot. But yeah, pretty awesome button lock. Great action. Nitro V steel on this one. Black G10. Thing about this button lock is it's quite a bit thicker, as you can pretty much tell right here. Thicker, and it is just ever slightly bit longer. If I can line these up, and it just feels excellent in my hand. Feels better in hand than the other two, and yeah, so this is a good one. Centering's still good. There's no blade play. Um, the button mechanism is seated pretty good. Um, have no concerns about it. Funny though, kind of you have to depress that button like all the way to have it automatically drop. Otherwise, it kind of hangs up a little bit at the very top. It's not lock stick, but if you depress it all the way, it drops good. And yeah, Wednesday I carried this one. Moving on to Thursday, my only remaining Elementum is the original button lock Elementum. The one that locks when it's closed, and you have to depress a button, kind of fling it out. But yeah, I just think this is a gorgeous knife. Love the Damascus blade on this. This shredded blue flaked carbon fiber. It's pretty awesome. What I like about this is it's a lot, handle is a lot bigger. The entire knife's bigger than the standard Elementums, and man, if they could make this button lock version in this size, I would definitely get a 5th Elementum. I think that would be the ticket. 'Cause I like the size of this so much more. You don't have a flipper tab, so you can't like choke up in this area, but you can against the handle. So that it still works out pretty good. I like the flipper tab on this just to put my finger sometimes. But you know, these button locks, a lot of people didn't like them. They made fun of them. I like it. This does not bother me. Open and closing it with a button lock. I think it's a gorgeous knife. I really like it. I like the size of it. I don't know if the blue's showing up on camera, but I think it's just pretty cool. So, yeah, first 4 days I carried an Elementum, and moving on to Friday, I kind of stayed with the carbon fiber. I carried the Imperium, which has the copper flake shredded carbon fiber, and I think this is a great knife. It's discontinued. It's been discontinued, and I don't know why. Just it's an awesome knife. I like it. It has thumb studs plus the front flipper, which works excellent. Girder goes on this. It's a sleeker, knife. I think this make a good gentleman's carry, a larger gentleman's carry knife. I dig that copper flake in there. Deep carry pocket clip, hidden lanyard post right there. Just, I don't know why they've been discontinued. The steel on this, if I remember correctly, is Nitro V. Yes, Nitro V steel. Just like on the new Elementum button lock. But yeah, awesome knife. Slight hollow grind, slicey, sharp, cool looking. Yeah, I don't know why they're discontinuing. Now, you look at the carbon fiber, they're contoured, really nice. Has this, milling around here. The other ones, the micarta and G10, they're flat scales, like the Elementums, but these carbon fiber ones are contoured. Just an awesome knife. I don't know why they discontinued this, but they have. So if you want one, the Imperium, some are still available at different, retailers. So you better grab one. I would. I don't think you'd be disappointed. And Saturday, carried another button lock, and that would be the Cogent, which, what can you say? Black and purple. I love that color combination. I love this blade shape, the straight clip right here. Very slicey. This feels more of a flat grind, which Civivi does a lot of hollow grinds. This is flat. The button works excellent. Flipper works excellent. Look at the size of that flipper tab. Very, very minimum. Centering's great. Deep carry pocket clip. Yeah, I dig the purple. I like the design even in the G10. Does add some grip because my finger's laying right on that groove. You got a couple of speed holes in there. Good jimping. Look at the length of the jimping on here. Got plenty of good jimping. Got jimping back here on the frame. Good ergos on this. Fits my hand good. Full 4-finger grip. No hot spots. Choke up a little bit. Detail work. Yeah. You got a little standoff right here. Little lanyard post right there. So there's no lanyard holes in this one. And yeah. Awesome knife. Now when I got this, it did have a little lock play, a little up and down. I pretty much got rid of all of it because by taking this apart, pulling a button mechanism out, taking that spring and stretching it just a little bit, putting it back together, and yeah, I can get just a touch up and down. Very little now. Before it was quite a bit. No side to side, and it just drops. So yeah, Saturday I carried the Cogent, and moving on to Sunday is another discontinued knife, and this is a smaller knife. It is the McKenna. They discontinued this a while ago. I see there's still some available, different places, but this is a little front flipper, and I just absolutely dig the whole design. This is a Isham design, and yeah, you know, most people know what happened to him, so won't be getting any more his designs anymore. And yeah, you see if I can show you, this is logo, cool logo, maker's mark. But what an awesome little knife. He has different models. Civivi has a couple different models, kind of the same design, but a lot larger. And they're discontinued, but you can still get some. I'd like to get one, the Anthropost or something. I can't remember the names, but little knife. I can get 4 fingers on there. My pinky wraps around the end here. It's comfortable. Very slicey little blade. Blade is overall just under 3 inches. You have about 3 or 2 1/4 inch cutting edge, flat grind. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the profile of it. It's comfortable, does good utility cuts with a sheep's foot type style blade. And yeah, awesome little knife. It took me a long time to get this. It was on my wish list forever. And I found out they're discontinued, so I jumped right on and finally got one. I'm glad I did. It's one of the easiest front flippers I've used. I mean, it just rockets open. Really easy. If you're really good, you can go over the top. I can do it sometimes. Probably not now on camera. There we go. That's not as easy. This thing, with the thumb, do it normal as a normal front flipper. It just rockets open. Very cool knife. But yeah, I ended up carrying all Civivis last week, and actually 4 Elementums, 4 different Elementums, and it was fun. These are some of my favorite Elementums. I was trying to put them all in the screen, and I wasn't even in frame. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for this video. Again, happy 4th of July, halfway through the year, and until the next video, bye.